The Chaser is a 2008 South Korean action thriller film 2-3, starring Kim Yoon-sok and Ha Young-woo. It was directed by Na Hong-jin in his directorial debut. He looks weightless. Actually, he's a killer. Dong-min continued that the police knew he was the murderer, but there was no evidence. Caught and released. He is Yang Ming, who does nothing wrong. Just because the police can't do it doesn't mean a lunatic can't. Until he taught. There is a lunatic. There is a lunatic. I used to be a member of the local special reconnaissance team and was fired because of the meal. Now Tongdong women who have recently gone on vacation go missing one after another. In order to recover the loss, I can only find someone to take care of myself. Whoever thought? There's no peace of mind here. Woman missing. He rushed to the scene. Beat the man hard. Gave him a 4, ideological education. Woman sent by a guest team for a day. Medium can only be sent to subordinates. The most beautiful woman, you really are at this juncture every day. Sallow complexion. Thanks for the daughters sent to her to take care of the young daughter. Eventually he, still bite the bullet, he noticed this time. And the previous two are. Last received, guest's number. Tell him intuitively there are clues to the things that call people. So he explained that once every piece arrived at the place, he would send the location to be yourself. Prepare yourself while giving yourself former partner give a call. Call him and prepare to come and arrest him. But based on what is participating in the market at this time, the mayor's team. I can't even talk about the situation based on mobile that Mary Lihua's phone. Asus is so helpless. You can go alone. I want to see the beautiful scenery on the other side. And the guests came to Menyuan. Dynamic and cautiously approaching dark yard. Dogs feel more and more every day. Not trembling. But still a good value. You go wash your hands. Send him a message. Colonel phone no signal. Hello night. The guest is the murderer in Yangmei. He already said it. Get a hammer and the all points plan to make a big hole in the header of each frame. Hands do not obey. What film even hurt himself? Not famous lately. Passed out every day. Then you thought it's the old woman who lives next door. Yang Min did not intend to hurt the two old people, but they kept telling Babolo. The people's enthusiasm for his creation made Mr. Zhang Wei. Why did the musicians turn around and find who is, of course, because the elderly are inevitable. Get out of the old man's car. Let you take the car keys out of the question. Maybe it's because you're not familiar with other people's cars. I hit a medium-sized car just after the intersection. And the medium-sized car is irritated because I can't get the news. Get off the bus and go to Yangming. But make it clear that no compensation. Zhang Hu has a good impression. Thank you. I noticed the snow on Yao Ming's body. Intuition tells. This person, simple and good reporter called. Put that number with your phone. Realize something's wrong and let you get off the bus. Run away. Medium back pants. The youngest lad is no match for the medium. I'm almost exhausted after that. Zhang Hu seized the opportunity and knocked him down at once. A violent beating then handcuffed Zhang. I met the police when I was about to get in the car. The police pinned A. It's nice because I'm pretending to be a police officer. Take away together. Yao Ming's inconsistent words when he came to the police station aroused the police. I heard that the person here is planning to come and take Yang Ming away. Your storybook on the way. I want young people to be honest and say everything. Years of police detective experience. Yao Ming and previous serial murders. It must be related. The name of the book is very cooperative. Courted a confession. Murdered from school. Blood confession just in places full of. After a few minutes, I found the car that Yao Ming drove. Found the car. Your leads are broken again. Zhang He found Yao Ming left in the car. Bunch of keys. Judging from the trajectory of the Central People's actions, he should live near here. Ancestor can find his subordinates. The idiot asked him to add the key to Wang Yuan's off. After explaining the why, so came to the scene. The master made the transcript. Although he knew that the Yao Ming in front of him was it's a bastard, but I don't believe he would kill for the blood on Yang Min's body. Well, I brought the police to the US military's home and there was no one at the gate of the 30 can respond and break the glass. When I entered the room, I found that there was a little girl in the room who was Mi Jin's daughter. Complete sample collection. I was planning to leave, but don't worry girl. I can only continue with the girl. He came to Sister Yang Ming's house. Seeing the lines on the heads of the children of Sister Yemin's house. From what my sister said, it's gotta be that asshole. Zhang He feels more and more. He began to believe that Yao Ming murdered. Ming seemed to be not afraid at all, even harassed the policewoman. The director personally interrogated Yang Min. He shut up again. I have been to the scenic spot 10 times before. Released for lack of evidence. I can't let this kind of murder go out and hurt people again. The secretary is determined to find, but the evidence is so easy to find. They started from a nearby mountain road, walked in and took a lot of manpower to search the mountain and finally returned without success. Found it after. Found other women who had hosted Yao Ming through a number. One of the women spoke to the crux of Yao Ming's crime. Not on his part. He even threatened the woman to kill him and was caught in the car. I heard all the daughter who I haven't seen thought she was a mother. Mom was killed. I cried all the way. The real US military is still alive. Whole body is bound. Eat a lot of blood. Lying in the bathroom beside the hearts of two old people. The key to the white car is also right here. No one in the house they found was going to come home without success. When you are about to leave, the master just came back. Seems to notice things. Run away. Happy spending in the box. According to him, he and Yao Ming have two murderous parents. I want to paint very well in the house. A lot of strange words. The lawyer also talked about the space of disaster. He said that Yang Wei, the central citizen, wanted to use woman to get there is pleasure that makes you angry. Body game. You are the one who made the people here kill him. But when she was waiting in the car with the girl and it was time to go to bed, the girl was hit by something. Mother's voice followed him to a. Zhu Hao asked when the news came back. The child is missing. Look around. Finally found the injured at the end of the alley. Child hurriedly. The investigation sent to the director of the hospital is also going down step by step. He decided to say the quiet meeting was suddenly manipulated. It turned out to be medium and then hit Zhang Min. That doesn't stop him because everyone knows that only a lunatic can go in a time like this. Really good punches and kicks. Ming Dynasty Tribute Bureau sent a large number of people to search, but the one who confessed in 10 where no useful evidence was found. And a map of where to park. Hike here. After 10 minutes I realized I was being tricked. He wants people to go to the residence to search, but no favorites. Checked with classmates and found a total of 10 commissioner's violations. For this chief is trying to pass this is the implementation of no gift package. The median search value. Zhang Min was released again, but there are 2 checks. Checkout covertly follow. The woman is still alive in the house. She smashes glass and escaped. A convenience store owner around the corner. Find the boss here. Yang took him in. She quickly called the police, but the police are often in the car. Lu Ziyu ignored that when he came back there was no smoke. Walking into the convenience store. The lady boss doesn't understand situation. Yang Mi is protecting himself and this is really bringing a wolf into the house. So Ming asked the boss who was coming. The hammer hits 2 people. The police station that followed behind found something wrong, but by the time they arrived it was already. Zhang Ao ran all the way to Wanyu and Dong and found a convenience store. When he arrived at the scene has been blocked. He came to the convenience store again and saw the bloodstained scene. I hear it on the phone every day. Last desperate message after middle school. Jesus statue here. Look familiar. This style is the same as the previous one seen in the rental house. Only for the staff. This is Park Dongwon's work. The more he asked Park Dongwon's address. When we got to the place to share, the hand that rang the doorbell suddenly dropped to find the previous key. Really big. Open the door. When you walk in the door, you are greeted by the people who are about to go out. He dragged Yang Min to the living room. The one who saw the U.S. Army Day was head and arms resting on. The individual in the fish tank was beaten for a long time in the living room, and he was seriously injured. Your fatal blow is stamina. Come in. The reversal of the characters in this film is a highlight. In addition to the inside of the sample, there is a demon living on the surface. Medium surface clip. In fact, there is flesh and blood. There are a lot of places in the type film worth thinking about. Being a murderer and being an elder. Which one is more worth pursuing? Living place. Need to be a woman, still do a good job. When life and reality are intertwined, Star has to say, make a choice.